Obviously, the first half started particularly well, but first goal killed us.
We did so many good things in the 90 minutes. It can happen in football when things aren't going your way. Everything seems to go against you, and I feel for the boys tonight. I really do. I think a lot of players have done a lot of very, very good things, and I'm sure when I look back at the detail of like the goals that we conceded, there'll be some basic errors that have cost us, but you couldn't say over the 90 minutes we were conceding chance after chance. You'd say we were probably the more dominant side in an away ground. Yes, you could say we've not been clinical with our play, but I honestly think there were some very, very good individual performances out there today. I think Marcus Maddison was outstanding down the right-hand side. I thought Tom Nichols was much improved through the middle. I thought Shaq created problems when he came on. The defensive unit will be unhappy with the goals that have been conceded. The third goal that's killed the game off is really disappointing. I do feel harshly treated with the sending off. I look at a game of football and I think, has Rico really done enough in that game to deserve to be sitting in the dressing room? I think he's probably made 2 fouls, and I really do think people can say, oh well, that was a yellow and that was a yellow, but I see too many fouls go unpunished that are far worse in their nature than that. I probably saw them tonight go unpunished, and to get 2 soft fouls given as yellows and added up to a red, I find it ludicrously difficult to accept. But it is as it is. We are where we are. We've battled hard tonight to try and bounce back from the run that we were on. We played with some good confidence in large parts, and we've slipped up again. And there's a really disappointed group of lads, but they're a really honest bunch as well. Really honest bunch. They've got a lot of capability, and silly little errors are costing us. And we just need to nip those silly little errors in the bud and get the good hearts and the good wills of those players into a frame of mind to go and win a game. They need a win, and I'm sure when they do get that win, then they'll kick on.
Yeah, the 2-1 was obviously the chance. Tom Nichols had headed in the end. Obviously, then they get to 3-1, but I suppose that's fine margins in football, isn't it? One goes in.
Well, we've been talking about it too much in recent weeks. At the weekend, we were talking about a decision to rule out Gabby's winner, and we concede a minute later at the other end. Fine margins, going against us. Tonight, we've battled so hard to get back in. There was that sloppy minute or two. I can't remember. I'm not sure how long it was where we conceded the 2 goals. That sloppy minute in the half of an otherwise, strong first half of football away from home. And we're suddenly 2-0 down. We got ourselves together at half time. We talked about what our response was going to be, and I thought the response was really strong. And if I'm frank, you could only really see us equalising. You couldn't really see them extending their lead. But again, like a crazy moment out of nothing. What happens to the concentration of our team at times is the question. How do we go from having no danger and having a sort of like in number defensive situation where there's no overload? We're not getting done by overloads. We're getting done where we're in number and somebody just switches off. Somebody doesn't attend to their job. A cross comes in and somebody's lost their man. These moments of concentration are costing us. Now, is that a generic thing throughout the club? Is it an individual thing where we've got to work on individual players and getting their focus and their concentration right? Is it lads who are learning the game and need to knuckle down and understand exactly what concentration is? You've got wily old foxes like Lowe and Clark, and are they selling people, causing them through their experience to make those concentration lapses? That's likely to be happening. So we've got to get to the bottom of it. But it is moments of concentration. We haven't got fundamental issues with our players. We haven't got big deals here. We just need to help players to learn, help them to get into the winning vein and find the edges that are going to win games rather than do what they're doing at the moment and lose them.